What's going on, guys? Mecha Ishian from the Marvel Legends X-Men wave. I got Kitty Pryde. Let's do it.
Level 138 in progress. For launch in 3, 2.
Step out of your world and step into mine.
Welcome back, guys, to another Marvel Legends action figure review, and I have from the brand new X-Men Legends series Juggernaut Build-A-Figure waves, Kitty Pryde. Now, Hasbro has done it again, guys, with an updated look to a figure that we can finally replace in our Marvel Legends collection. And now, if you guys don't remember, back in the Toy Biz era, there was a Giant Man Build-A-Figure wave Shadow Cat, aka Kitty Pryde. That isn't too bad of a figure, but I wanted to tell you guys, she does not compare with this updated look. This is a beautiful looking figure, and besides the updated look, she also comes with 2 Build-A-Figure pieces for 2 separate Build-A-Figures, something that has never been done before in the Marvel Legends line. As you can see, the Magneto alternate head for the Red Onslaught Build-A-Figure and the right arm of the Juggernaut. Now, guys, I've already reviewed the Red Onslaught Build-A-Figure, so make sure you check that out. But I'm going to be doing an updated video showing off this alternate head and also comparing with the older Toy Biz Onslaught. Now, she comes enclosed in your standard window box packaging that is known for these new Marvel Legends figures. Got the Build-A-Figure Juggernaut on the top left, Legends series. You can see the X-Men logo right there, a great window view again of Kitty Pryde and all of her accessories. X-Men, Kitty Pryde, and on both sides you have the same artwork of Kitty Pryde with the nice black and yellow. Towards the back of the box you can see the image with her arm up about to phase through something, Lockheed on her shoulder, Marvel Legends series, and a little bio. With her ability to elude attacks by making herself intangible, Catherine Kitty Pryde is an expert of defense. Now, towards the bottom, you can see the Build-A-Figure Juggernaut with the Build-A-Figure himself and all of the figures in this awesome lineup. I've already reviewed Deadpool and Rogue, so please check that out. All right, let's take Kitty Pryde outside of this box, and let's see what she's all about. All right, I got Kitty Pryde outside of her packaging, and I absolutely love the athletic build they used for this body mold. She stands at 6 1/4 inches in height to the top of her ponytail, and as you can see, Lockheed is sitting nicely on her shoulder. From what I can see, the paint applications appear to be very clean, and I just love the look from back when Joss Whedon and John Cassidy were working on the X-Men. Of course, she comes with the right arm of Juggernaut, which I cannot wait to build, and the alternate Magneto head for that Build-A-Figure, so stay tuned for that video coming up next. Alright, let me show you Lockheed real quick, because as you can see, the tail is nice and flexible and sculpted in a way that it is curved, so it can just hook right around her neck. But this is a very soft, flexible plastic. The sculpted detail nicely done, just all in that metallic purple. And I'm going to show you a comparison with this Lockheed versus the Toy Biz era one, and you guys tell me what you think. But very cool accessory to have. I mean, Kitty Pryde should always have Lockheed by her side. Now, taking a look at Kitty Pryde, I love the head sculpt. They did a great job with the applications of that flesh tone paint. I love how they did her lips, so it's very tame. It's not that bright red lipstick that they usually put on all of these female figures. Looks like she just added a little bit of lip gloss. And then you can see her eyes are nicely done with the brown paint. Nicely centered, beautifully done, and her nose is well done as well. I love the side profile. This is a very pretty looking Kitty Pryde. And of course, her hair is sculpted nicely with the bangs up front. Nice separation between the brown of her hair and the skin color. Nicely done ears, and then she has this yellow headband with this sweet looking ponytail. Take a look at all that sculpted detail and all the directions it's going. Now, taking a look at the rest of the figure, I think they did a great job with the separation between the yellow and the black. For the most part, the paint applications are very clean. I really like how they added the extra sculpted detail right here to finish out her astonishing X-Men uniform. As you can see right there by her shoulders, that's extra plastic applied, sculpted in nicely, and painted in the yellow. So very clean all the way throughout, even around here and towards the back. Got a little bit of the black came in through the yellow. All right, Colossus, I'm just doing a review, so take it easy. But at the right side of her buttocks here, you can see some of the black has seeped on through the yellow paint, but it's not too bad. It's very minor. And towards the bottom of her leg, some of the black smudged onto her right calf. Now, the overall sculpt of this figure is fantastic. I absolutely love all the great sculpted detail. It has that athletic nature to it. You can see some of the abs here. They also did a great job with the sculpt of her gloves. I love how you have that little V cut right there, and all of it is painted cleanly, and her fists are sculpted well, and you have this one with the open hand so she can phase through. We have this separate belt piece. It does not come off, but it's done in this kind of gold plastic with the X-Men logo nice and cleanly painted. Beautiful job there. Overall, I am absolutely in love with the sculpt of this body mold. They did a great job. It is muscular, but not too muscular, and it fits the Kitty Pryde character very well. So good job overall, and she is holding her own when compared to Rogue, I have to say that. Now, the articulation is what you would expect from a Marvel Legends figure. She's on a ball hinge joint, so she can rotate the full 360, and she has a nice long neck, so she can actually look upwards a bunch and go down all the way like that. Now, even though she has this sculpted piece on her shoulder, you still get the full rotation at that shoulder, and the hinge allows for great extension all the way to the side. You got a nice swivel at the elbow with great range of motion there at the hinge, and then we have a rotation at that wrist and a hinge at the wrist as well. And then we have this beautiful diaphragm joint which can rotate the figure all the way around, and I love how with the diaphragm joint you can go backwards, forward, side to side, any which way. It looks fantastic. Now we got this hip joint here, so her range of motion is limited going to the side because of the sculpt of her hips, but then we also have the butt sculpt there that limits completely any leg movement going backwards, but she can move up like this. She does have a nice thigh cut rotation, double jointed knees, nothing at the boot, but she has a hinge at the ankle and also a nice ankle pivot. So very cool, great range of motion. We should be able to get her in a lot of cool poses. All right, here I have both Kitty Pryde side by side, the one on the left being the older Toy Biz Giant Man Build-A-Figure wave Kitty Pryde. Now, as you can see, there's definite scale difference. The one on the right is around the 6¼ inch mark, the one on the left being under 6 inches. And I think the older Toy Biz version is just very disproportionate. Her feet are way too big, and her face sculpt, even though it's not as pretty as this updated look, it's not as ugly as the Rogue from the Toy Biz era like I showed you in the previous video. And that head sculpt also makes her look a lot older than she actually should be. The Lockheed, on the other hand, I really do like. It is a bigger Lockheed than the more metallic purple one on the right, but it's very cool. The cool thing about the updated version is that the tail on the Lockheed is very flexible and you can wrap it around the neck so it can stand nicely on the shoulder, whereas this one, everything is pretty much static and you have to pose it on her arm like so. And even though both are using the astonishing X-Men uniform, I definitely love the more vibrant look to the newer version. But don't worry, I'm gonna have pictures at the end of the video showing you up close shots between the two Lockheeds and Kitty Pryde. So there you have it, guys, my video review of the brand new X-Men Legends series Juggernaut Build-A-Figure waves Kitty Pryde. So happy to have this brand new updated figure to replace the old Toy Biz one on my X-Men Legends shelf. Such a beautiful looking figure and so happy to have it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a thumbs up, check out my channel for other reviews I have done, and I have so many cool things coming your way, guys, so make sure you all like, subscribe, comment, and share. You know what to do. Peace.